What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are starting something new today. This is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, or Yakuza 8, I guess, technically, because this is a sequel, as far as I understand it, to Like a Dragon, or Yakuza Like a Dragon. God damn it, Ryuga Gotoku. You make my brain hurt. Because we have the Yakuza franchise, then we have Like a Dragon Ishin, and then Like a Dragon Gaiden, which Like a Dragon is the English translation of the Japanese title, because the Japanese title is Ryuga Gotoku, which is also the name of the studio, which is also just making my brain hurt a little bit right now. But as far as I understand it, this game, I have not seen much of anything for this game. I think it takes place on Hawaii, though. I think that's the one thing I've seen. But yeah, I do not know much about this game. I know it's the same combat style, that sort of cool turn-based that we did in Yakuza 7, which I very much liked. I need to remember what the hell ever a character's name is other than Ichiban and Nanba. I think they're the only two that I actually remember off the top of my head. We are playing English audio. Display language is in English. Everything else will keep standard and will change as we go. Only other thing I want to say is sorry I'm a little late on this game. It came out yesterday on the 26th. I was out of town. I went to something down in Indianapolis, connected with the school. And I also thought this game didn't come out until next week, so I thought I still had the weekend to start this game. I was incorrect. It came out yesterday, so we're playing this one video tonight. This is part 1. And then 2, 3, 4, so 3 more parts are dropping tomorrow on Sunday, if you're watching this day and date. Anything else? There's also going to be a new upload schedule going up on the YouTube, the community section, if you want to see that. That'll be tomorrow or Monday. And the only other thing I can think of is that we will actually also be starting another new game very soon, another JRPG. We'll be playing Granblue Fantasy Relink. So I think that's all the announcements, everything that's going on right now. Relink, I think, comes out... I think there's an early access if you pre-order, so I'll double-check that. So it might be before February 1st, but at the latest, that'll be February 1st. So there we go. Now I'm done. New game. I'm playing on PS5. If you didn't notice, I've got PlayStation controls. Oh, thank God, this is a work of fiction.
Mind the road now. There are dogs on the loose around here.
We're out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it. With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed.
Does this look like a horror game setup to anyone else? It's so dark.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about Bryce.
Oh, Bryce. That's a name.
What happened? Someone's out there.
No!
Yeah, given the... This is America. Given the...
Are we finished?
Given that the license plate was in English,
Time
or
for your reward.
had English letters, they weren't. Well, actually, I guess I don't know how Japanese letters or Japanese license plate. I'm pretty sure they're in Japanese. They aren't in more like. Huh. Thought in my head, yeah, I don't know. But it just looked more like a mob hit, like a, you know, like an American mob hit, not a Yakuza style thing. Especially, you know, the hat, the look. Are we playing Grand Theft Auto? What is this music? I mean, is it just me? Does anyone else hear it? Is it kind of Grand Theft Auto? Like the opening of GTA 5, you know, when we're kind of like scanning over the city and before Franklin and Lamar start going to steal that guy's cars.
Hey! Just how long is this gonna take?
We're at Hello Work.
Oh, I'll be done any second. Just need to give this a once-over. And that should do it. Your resume's in good hands, Sasaki-san. My name is Ichiban Kasuga, and finding you work is my work. Now, let's get you something good.
Hello Work contractor. Wait, shouldn't...
Yeah, let's. Big celebrity ought to have big connections.
I wouldn't say that. I'm really no big deal.
Got my knowledge of dates of when the first game happened.
So, what kind of work you got for me, Kasuga-san?
Well, before that, Sasaki-san. It says here you work for Moroi Industries.
Yeah, that's what it says on the paper.
To my knowledge, Moroi Industries is a front company that processes waste for a syndicate called the Hiwatashi clan. All their employees are Yakuza.
Hey, you know your stuff.
It also says here that you were let go from your position there. If I'm not mistaken, this is because the business shut down after the Hiwatashi clan disbanded last month. Is that correct?
Yeah, what about it?
Taking into account that you worked at Moroi Industries and the fact that you have quite an intricate tattoo, can I assume that you're an ex-Yakuza who just recently got out of the trade?
You're telling me that matters?
You'll need to indicate that on your resume.
Listen, buddy. What I did or didn't do before coming here's my own business.
At the very least, it's information your employer deserves to know.
Come on. How about you drop the silly little act already, eh, Kasuga-san? You think I haven't heard the rumors?
Okay, this is 3 years after Like a Dragon.
About you finding
I
good
think.
work for ex-Yakuza, like me. Those rumors. People from all over have been calling you a savior.
Afraid I don't know what you mean. I'm just a regular guy at a regular job.
I thought I told you to cut the crap. I don't have time for games here.
All right then, let's start by rewriting your resume. Do you have any special qualifications you can list? They'll help you cast a wider net when...
What I say, knock that humble servant shit off.
If I can ask you to please keep your voice down, loud noises might be disturbing to the other customers. Sasaki-san, our job is to find the ideal match for both our customers and our business partners.
Okay, sorry, I'm pausing. I'm not going to skip the scene or anything. I just want to kind of put this all in context. Just for anybody who, like me, didn't remember, I just Googled it. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7, whatever, the prequel of this, took place in 2000 when he was originally in the Yakuza and then went to jail. And then the rest of the game took place in 2019. So this takes place in, I think it said 22. So this is 3 years after the last Yakuza game. Just for a point of contact. Although I still think it's weird that he's a contractor for Hello Work when technically we also ran Ichiban Confections in the last game. Like, that was a really fun mini game. So I'm curious about that.
However,
but I guess it was a side thing,
today,
so.
I doubt you'll be getting a job anytime soon. You may have left the Yakuza, but it hasn't left you. I have no jobs to offer you at this time. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You bastard!
Ooh, there's the look.
You got more to say?
some help you turned out to be. Wasting my goddamn time!
I'm gonna be honest, I really like him in the ponytail. It's a really tough look for him. I like it.
Apologies for the disturbance, everyone. We should be okay now. Next customer, please come to counter 4.
He also strikes me as way more confident than he was. Like, he was kind of a goofball. I mean, still seems like he might be more of a the still same lovable goofball, but I don't know. Just the way that he kind of handled that situation just seemed a little more... I don't know. He's more comfortable being professional.
You okay after all that?
Oh, yeah. It was no sweat. Didn't mean to make a scene. Sorry about that.
Oh, not at all. I just feel bad you have to put up with all that. Sorry to place it on you.
It's all good. Really, I'm just happy I can make myself useful. It's the least I can do. Especially after you guys bothered to take me in.
Wow. You really are the hero of Yokohama. We're glad to have you around.
Come on, you don't have to call me that.
Why not? You exposed the crimes of both the governor and the police department. You're a man of the people.
Oh, wow. That was all very public, I guess.
Besides, that was a while ago.
Well, we're proud just to share a workplace with you. You ought to be proud of yourself too, Kasuga-san.
Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Anyway, I'm heading out for the day. I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah, you see what I mean? He seems so much more confident. I mean, he had those moments in the first game where, I mean, when he was in his element of, sit down, play safe with the beef bowl, kind of blah blah blah. I mean, he had that sense of, when somebody was gonna get in his face, and we're gonna go toe to toe. He was very confident, Again, I don't want to call him simple-minded because I feel like that would be mean to him. But again, it was that sort of you know what? I'm not the brightest guy out there. I know what I can do, and what I can do is throw down. But when he had to do everything else, he always seemed like a fish out of water. It's just nice seeing him kind of come all the way around together to be a I'm stumbling for words here. He's kind of become a much more well-rounded character. He's still got a bit of that outlaw edge to him of, you want to throw down, we'll throw down. But I can use my words and do it and be tactful much better than I could back in the day. And I like that for Kasuga. I was very curious what it would be like with this game when we would have a more talkative, more expressive lead.
Something I could help you with, Sasaki-san?
You saw me, huh? Should have guessed. I just wanted to say sorry about before. I wasn't exactly reading the room.
Huh?
It's about money, right? I thought as much. You might be a savior. Saving people ain't free. 50 grand ought to do it, right? I hit it big at the boat races today. 50K a job, though. Damn good racket you've got there. Can't say I ain't jealous.
You've got the wrong idea here. I'm not in this for myself.
Huh? Hey, hold up. What's your deal? What, you want more or something? How much I gotta give you to get a job?
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause. That's what's left you high and dry, right? 5 years of red-taped hell follow a Yakuza on his way out. You can't open a bank account or even rent some rat hole apartment. A cell phone plan's basically a no-go. You can forget about health insurance. Of course, it's made that much worse by the fact that No one wants to hire someone like that.
Yeah, you clearly get it. So help a guy.
All the people who were thrown out into the world after the Omi and Tojo dissolved are working their asses off just to get by. You think you can just slip a guy some cash, and that's that? Get real, pal. Things don't work that way.
Look, I didn't follow you out here for a lecture. Just take the stupid money, will you? Huh?
Hey, cut it out!
My money! Oh, what the hell, man?
Rather than punching him, I'd be trying to get that money.
Yeah! Quit acting all high and mighty. When it comes down to it, you're just like me.
Yeah, as I was saying,
The battle is on!
I thought it would be cool having this kind of expressive character like Kasuga as our lead. I mean, we definitely got some of that with Yagami in Judgment, but it's really cool kind of getting back into the more like mainline Yakuza franchise and getting this sort of character.
Guess there's no choice.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same. I like the way they've done the menu. It just looks a little more. Oh, and I can only. Okay, so it's a little different. So I can't move all I want. And it shows where they're gonna get pushed. Oh, that's cool.
Sorry about that. We're kind of wide open.
Okay, select skills. Blah 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 blah.
Hey,
MP is mind points or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. So I can't just move freely and reposition. I have to work within a certain space.
Open wide. Break yourself.
Okay, so it seems like they've tightened up the system, because I mean that was one of my biggest problems with Like a Dragon, was that I really like the way that it's kind of freeform, that the characters are moving around. It still feels very much like a Yakuza game. But then when you're trying to hit like AoE skills, or you're trying to hit whatever, you weren't getting a good sense of what the area of effects is what the area of effect is going to be, what the the essentially splash damage. But now you see when you attack or do whatever, you know which way they're going to fly, so you can kind of you can kind of move yourself a little better within your area and see how they're moving around, so you get a better idea of how they're going to do it. Okay.
Let's rock.
Chomp chomp.
Not an enemy in sight. On to the next level.
Hey dude, you lost your money. Makes sense that he went after it.
Oh, it reeks in here.
Even for being an ex-Yakuza, honest to a fault.
Shoot, where's that other bill at? Aha! Gotcha!
What the hell's he doing?
There's a condom!
Yo, take a look! Your money's safe and sound! Oh, but at what cost?
You have a condom in your hair. He's trying to set him off in on the right path. You gotta love him.
Here, probably don't want to lose this, right?
Hey, were the rumors even true? A bunch of dudes told me you could hook me up, that you'd give me a job for 50 grand.
Well, it's partly true. I am helping those who left the Yakuza find work. And as for that 50 grand, I did get that from someone about a year ago.
Wait, then that means...
But it wasn't for the job. I got a phone plan set up for him. He was just paying me back.
Phone plan?
I got him a job at a pharmaceuticals manufacturer. They were looking for someone to help deal with resellers. Masks, cold medicine, antiseptic. Back when people were hoarding those, they left a lot of others hurting.
Oh my god, is the pandemic, is it canon here?
Put in fake bids and shut it all down.
There are really jobs like that out there?
It's kind of a gray area thing. Still, resellers are a huge thorn in those companies' sides. That's where the fake bids come in. Sort of tricky if you don't have a phone handy, you know? And as you're aware, ex-Yakuza aren't allowed to sign up.
So you signed up for him?
Yeah, just to hold him over until he can find a better job. Everyone's gritting their teeth to get through this thing. I got no work to give to someone who waltzes up all cocky and shoves cash in my face. It's tough, jumping back on the straight and narrow. I know. I went through all that life has to offer, just like you. I know how hard that shit is.
I was shot and homeless, literally.
To put your head down and crawl your way back up. If you really, truly want that, I'm right there with you. What do you say?
You know, when you were down there gathering up all my money just now, I was sure you were gonna steal it, but you didn't. Well, for the first time in my life, I actually felt pretty ashamed. It made me realize that I half-assed just about everything I am. Please, please help me. I want to start over. I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay, it's a deal. But do me a favor and stand up, all right? You're gonna be the one to do it, Sasaki-san. You're gonna put in the work. All I can do is give you a little push. Still, I'll do the best I can.
Oh, thank you.
Right then. Come on back to Hello Work tomorrow. All right. This here's your stipend. As to how you use it, well, it all depends on you.
Right.
Maybe wear a shirt that covers up your tattoo.
Okay, time to eat.
Or maybe you should change first. That was very after-school special. Which I'm actually okay with, because I think it was supposed to be. It was cute. Really, people aren't just standing around him going, dude, you reek. And this is awesome. Did I read? I'm gonna miss that. Did I read Matt Mercer was in this? That's about the right life where he'd be living. Credit to him for being able to wake up to his alarm. I have to set like 9 of them.
Okay. Another day, another chance to make a difference.
I would have had somebody yelling from below him, "Shut up!" Doing the best I can. Oh, this just makes me smile now. You think he should have? He's hoping Sasuke actually shows up. Guess there's only one way to find out. Time to head to work. Yeah, you'd think he'd not sleep in the ponytail. Gotta pay my respects first. Taking off, boss. Young master. Can't believe it's already been 3 years since the both of you passed. Tojo and Omi breaking up at the same time. They call it the Great Disillusion nowadays. Crazy they went out during the peak of all that. You know, lately I've been so busy with what's in front of me. Might be good to reflect on how I got here. Yeah, I get some time before work. I have 2 fathers. The first being the man who raised me, Jiro Kasuga. The other is my Yakuza father, an old boss, Masami Arakawa. The boss was like a lighthouse to me. No matter the tide, he was always there, guiding me to shore. I want to repay him somehow, even if it's just my own little way. That's why I picked this job. Finding a place for all the guys left behind in the Great Dissolution was the boss's dying wish. Can't say it's been fulfilled all that well, though. No sweat, though. I'll see it through. Just you watch, boss. And the young master, Masato Arakawa. He was the boss's son, and, well, to me, I guess he was like... I mean, really, we were like brothers, as far as I'm concerned. The young master used whatever dirty tricks he could to move up in the world. But those fell through. Heck, at one point, he was planning to end it all. To think I talked him out of it. He was ready to start over, to keep on living, and even then, someone took that away from him. The bastard who did it, the guy named Kume, tried to escape, but they eventually caught him. Got busted for all the other crimes he committed too. And while he didn't get a life sentence, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Kume was a monster of the young master's own creation. Most people would probably tell you he got what was coming to him. I'd rather not see it that way personally. Even now, I still wonder how things might have been if he'd survived. If he'd been given that chance. Shoot. I shouldn't bum myself like this. Bum myself out like this before work. Alright, it's almost time to go. Gotta give it my all at the office today. Nice little recap of the last game. Even though there was a picture of all his friends next to him and we didn't get to see anything for them, but whatever. And the item box is where we can store things. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, I think I'm good. The heck was that? Someone get hurt? I should check where that voice came from.
Huh? Hamako-san? What happened to you?
Oh, Ichiban. You're a sight for sore eyes. I almost didn't recognize you there. Cleaned up quite nice since I last saw you.
Well, not much has changed on the inside. Anyway, you fall or something?
Yeah, sure did. Was just capping off an all-night bender and, well, my legs gave out. Do yourself a favor and don't get old.
What should I say to Hamako?
You gonna be okay? I don't mind walking you home.
Huh? Oh, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I get little bumps like this every day. I'll just walk it off.
You sure? Doesn't seem like a little bump to me.
You're imagining. Besides, don't you finally have a job? If I were you, I'd get there on the double.
What, and leave you to limp on home?
I'm not some invalid. I can take care of myself just fine. Now go, run along to work. After all, steady income isn't something you could take for granted. You know that, right?
I know. Just go see a doctor when you can.
I will. Thanks for the concern.
When personality, all that good stuff. Personality chance is an opportunity. There are also many yada 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 yada. Okay, same as the last game. I really want that mini game with the cart and picking up trash to come back. I don't think it will, but I would love it to, because that was funny.
All right then. Good luck with your interview. Next in line, please.
My name's Shinya Sasaki. Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome. Take a seat. Did you happen to bring a resume?
Yes, sir, I did.
Sasaki-san, may I inquire about your criminal record?
It was theft, watches and cosmetics and the like. I would steal anything valuable I could get my hands on so long as it was small enough. I had a buddy who fenced stuff on the black market, so I usually sell it to him.
I see.
Does that, make things too difficult?
Sasaki-san, may I ask you something?
Sure.
I don't see any record of punishment on here. In that case, why put your criminal history at all?
Because I did those things, sir. If I'd hid my record to get a job, I'd only make trouble for the company if it ever got out. I really want to start fresh. I can't go around acting like that never happened.
That's a great way to think about it. On that note, don't worry. I have just the job for a man like you.
Really? What kind of job?
Well, simply put, shoplifting.
Wait, what? Oh, that's a cool way of doing it. Use your body as a block for it. Slip your hand out of your jacket and slide it. That's actually pretty clever.
Excuse me. Would you be a dear and point me to the mouthwash?
Oh, sure. It should be right this way.
Oh wait, no, never mind. There's a one of those has got to be a fake arm then, because I doubt he has 3 arms. And it's like a fake hand holding the backpack or something.
Hey.
Pardon me, but do you think I could see this up close?
Sure. One moment.
I'm guessing he's doing one of 2 things. He is doing work for the individual,
This one's a top seller.
Isn't
the
it just
retailers,
perfect,
to
honey?
kind of like
It's nice. but
train
it's
staff
almost time for the
to
movie. we should take a rain check.
Oh no, it's that late. We'll swing by after.
No trouble.
Train staff to
Hope
catch
to see you again
shoplifters,
soon.
or working out blind spots in security, or like maybe he's even working for the security cameras.
We're all done on our end.
How'd it go?
Got everything you asked for. Plus, a couple other big-ticket items for good
Oh my
measure.
god, it's not who I think it is.
Damn. Glad I went to the pros for this one.
As soon as I heard the voice, I saw the hair, I was like, oh my god.
Okay, sunglasses, some cosmetics, a wallet, condoms.
Gross.
Long story short, every shop had a ton of blind spots, what with how they were set up. Of course, it's been ages since somebody had to rely on the fake arm routine.
Yeah, I thought he slipped the arm out of the suit, but no.
Not much you can say. That's why it's common for thieves to work in teams nowadays. Usually, that means 2 roles. A lookout or a decoy, and then the thief. A little division of labor can go a long way.
A smaller cut in exchange for safety, huh? Well, it certainly beats jail time.
Good work today. I'm heading home.
Hey, you as well. Hope I can count on you again.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Oh no. This was my first time helping someone steal something, so I was really nervous. Anyway, I'll see you two later.
See ya. So, that's why you were saying you needed a hand.
Yeah, the job's much easier for 2 than it is for 1. She made for a pretty great actress, too.
I guess listing the job as extra worked out. Better than we could have hoped. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with your performance. You really know your stuff. Although, that last shop you hit up, from the look of it, they put a lot of money into their security system. The shop itself was fairly small, with cameras in every corner. Not only that, there wasn't much in the way of cover, meaning little to no blind spots. So how'd you swipe a high-end wallet out from under them?
Well, sometimes those stores have fake cameras, but I could tell these were the real deal. We were also the only customers, so the shopkeep always had an eye on us. That said, there was a camera above the register, and it was pointed more downwards than the others, meaning it wasn't getting a full view of the floor. Maybe they wanted it to focus more on the register, or it was just a mistake during installation. But either way, that right there was our blind spot.
No kidding.
And once I saw that, all I had to do was play the waiting game. Of course, the shopkeep realized what went down the moment we left, but the cameras got nothing on tape. The deed had already been done.
You really figured out all that on your first trip and made off with some goods to boot. I think I like this guy.
I'm just amazed there's a job like this out there, especially considering my past and all.
You know, they say 1.2 billion yen worth of merchandise gets stolen every year. Now, for most retailers, it's a life or death issue that could sink your business, just like that. And despite that, a lot of business owners think all they need is a security guard or a few cameras.
And that's just not true. All that really does is add a few blind spots you didn't have before. In fact, it could actually make it easier to steal things.
Right. That is where we come in. It's our job to sniff out the gaps. As you might have figured, if you'd failed today, that would mean their security systems were all squared away.
But, as we can clearly see...
Yep.
I love his crappy suit.
Security flaws in a report and submit it to their managers. And that should do it for work they hired us for, but for my money, there's a real business opportunity here.
Meaning...
Meaning now I can offer them consulting, get a contract going, and I can advise them on where to place cameras or even introduce them to reputable security companies.
Huh. Makes sense.
Actually, once I get this business off the ground, I'm thinking of starting up my own security company. The goal is to have a firm that can handle everything from investigation to consultation to basic security.
Wow.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Kasuga.
Well, Adachi-san, how's Sasaki working out?
If you ask me, he's a real pro. Already can't afford to lose him.
Can I take that to mean he's hired?
Yep. Glad to have him.
Ah, thank you. I know I have a lot to learn, but I promise, I'll work real hard.
Hey. Look, your days of bowing like that are over, pal.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
Haha, we'll make a working-class civvy out of you yet.
What's the book?
Oh, I found this over at a nearby bookstore.
Security industry certification.
Right now, all you can do is steal and investigate. But that won't be enough. I was thinking you could study and get yourself certified. That way, you'll be ready to help out when Adachi-san expands his business.
Sure, that'd be a big help.
Give it a read when you get some time.
Kasuga-san, tell me, what's your goal in all this?
Huh?
I mean, at this point, it's just weird. You must want something, right? Who goes that far for a stranger? You don't have some ulterior motive.
Motive? Well, I guess you could say that. This is actually my way of repaying a debt.
A debt?
Everything I've done is what my patriarch in the Arakawa family was trying to do. It's the job he left behind when he passed on. He wanted to build a safe place for all the ex-Yakuza, those with nowhere to turn. Carrying out his will is everything to me. More than that, it's my reason to live. Still, I can really only handle a tiny piece of it. All in all, I'm just doing whatever I can.
For real? Man, you are one of a kind.
Anyhow, I ought to get going. Do right by Adachi-san here, okay?
So soon? Come on, you just got here.
I've still got work to wrap up. All right then. Good luck with everything.
Thanks. You still on the clock? I never knew Hello Work was so busy.
Nah, hello work's done for the day. This, something a little different.
Huh?
There are a whole bunch of former Yakuza in Ijincho that Kasuga's helped out, same as you. Once he's done at the office, he typically heads out to check in and see how they're doing. The two biggest Yakuza organizations in Japan, the Omi Alliance and Tojo Clan, were completely dissolved. That day, no fewer than 30,000 Yakuza were spit back into the real world.
Like the little
work, and we're left with a whole lot of options. Kasuga, he's dead set on rehabilitating every last one of them.
I feel like they've already hammered this point home in, but I feel like they're being a little redundant, a little too exposition-y.
Him give his all.
I don't hate it. It's just a little much.
It's hard not to help out a guy like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I feel the same.
Someone text me? Oh, it's Nanba. Remember, we're meeting at Survive tonight. Don't be late. Ah, shoot. I was so busy with Sasaki. Almost forgot. Thanks, Nanba. Better hurry up. Whatever. Oh, please. Stop. Huh? What did you say? You better speak up if you want to be heard, eh? What are you looking at? See? Nobody gives a crap about you.
Hey.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. What? Huh? The hell are you? Get away from him. Why the fuck should I? Or why the fuck should we listen to you? You know, I accidentally replaced the last half of that sentence. Because if you don't, I'm gonna send your asses to the moon. Ooh, so scary. Sounds like someone needs their face punched in. With pleasure.
The battle is on!
Okay, well, select the command. You can move within the ring. Yeah, your positioning relative to enemies can make a big difference, especially when using basic attacks. Try to get close to the bicycle, see what happens. Ah, and then there's also that. Okay. Oh, alright. So it's adding a little something. Okay. Or again, it's more of a quality of life thing compared to what the first game did. Because you could do that same thing in the first game. Well, no, you couldn't, because you immediately ran up to the guy you said you were going to attack. You couldn't move your character around in the first one. They just kind of moved themselves. Okay, so they added they added more of a positioning element to it. Which again, I really like that addition. I think that was something that was missing out of the first game.
Brace yourself! Open wide! Nice knowing you. Not an enemy in sight!
Shit, man. We're sorry. Forgive us. I'm not the one you should apologize to. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. So, what do you think? Just let him go. Better keep the cops out of it. Well, I guess you guys were lucky. Just know there won't be a second time. Yeah.
Hey.
You alright? You hurt? No, I'm fine. Anyway, thanks. It's been a while since someone showed me any kindness. No sweat. They just pissed me off is all. I haven't seen you around before. You just get in? Yeah, the other day. Alright. You know where Surukami Bridge is? You should try over there. Way better than being alone. I never would have known. I'll make my way over. Thanks so much, pal. Ah, crap, I'm late. Better hurry. Okay. Restore the party and help them restaurants. Alrighty then, my friends. How much money do I have right now? Oh wow, I've got 10,000 yen. Much better than the first game when you started with nothing. As I was about to say, guys, I'm actually going to close here for today. I know we didn't do much, but again, I think this is a good starting point.
Let's do it!
Oh, he's just asshole. They don't change the way they look. That was always so fun. Bonk. Oh, he was a battle bum. Oh, that's funny. No, as I was about to say, I'm going to close here. We'll pick up with more tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, social media can be found down in the description below. Like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.